have a collection of Playboy magazines, and at the time, this was the only one I did not have. So
wow.
Now I have every issue from the first issue until today.
That's great. Well, I can see why you have this one, Volume 1, Number 1, primo condition, the cover signed by Hugh Hefner.
Hugh Hefner wasn't sure it was going to take off, so you'll notice they didn't put a date on the magazine.
Right, the first issue of Playboy was in 1953. You
Correct.
open it up here and you have the 1949 Tom Kelly Golden Dreams with Marilyn Monroe. Glamour photography was big coming out of the World War II era.
Right.
At that time, she hadn't really hit the scene. She wasn't famous yet.
Right.
And Hugh Hefner had been in Chicago at the time, had seen that photo, knew that that was the girl, that was the one for him. Hugh kind of had an attachment for Marilyn all of his life on account of her helping him to launch this magazine, as well as the fact that at one point he actually made a statement to the effect that he would have dated her.
I'm sure.
Over here you look and you actually have a photograph of Hugh signing this. Where was that taken, that image?
It was at GlamourCon in California.
Right in here you'll see the Hugh Hefner signature down in the corner, bold, strong lines on the ink. I think that he was so tied to Marilyn and this issue that he had a sweet spot to sign these things. If you look at the condition on the spine, there's a little tiny bit of loss up in this corner. Over in here you see a very slight stain there, but nothing crucial. When did you start collecting and what brought you to it?
I started when I found a few magazines in the cupboard at home that I shouldn't have seen, but that was about 1960.
I see.
And I've just kind of had an interest ever since. I'm still collecting. I have a subscription. If I find a good magazine, I even buy extras at the bookstore.
Nice. What did you pay for this magazine?
At the time, I paid $2,000 because I needed it to complete my collection. A fellow was running an ad. He had a girlfriend in Russia that he had never seen, so he was selling things to get enough money for a ticket to go to Russia.
Sounds worthwhile, yeah.
Yeah.
So in this condition, you look at comparable values on this with that strong signature, with being the iconic number 1. I would say auction value on this would be $4,000 to $5,000.
That's great. That's really great.
Nice.
All right, thank you.